everyone didn't trust the other player to really win the game. And so they try to take matters in their own hands. But now we are reminding ourselves, even if a game doesn't really go well, to trust one another. One of the big factors separating us from last split and this split is just the level of trust that the players have in each other. Ever since we got back to the facility, there's been a lot of little side conversations between Pole Belter and Wiggly in the mid-jungle synergy. It's really hard to have those kind of side conversations if you are remote, because you can only really have one conversation at a time with Discord.
Last split, the players did have trust issues with each other. If you show up, this person's not going to have any reason to dislike you, right? Because they all want to win, and the only thing that's going to piss them off is if you're holding them back or if we're just losing in general. I'll tell you, the solution is just W's. That's all it is.
Building trust in the competitive team environment is sort of like a positive feedback loop. If you're winning, it's like, okay, great. We're winning because I trust my teammates, so I trust them more because we're winning. And it's kind of the opposite. If you're on like a negative losing streak, that's when it can feel really hard to trust your teammates. Everyone's coming to the game with a plan. If the plan's not going right, like something's going wrong, right? That means someone was wrong.
The level of trust on our team has just like went up like a crazy amount. I think that usually just comes from, watching your teammates in practice and solo queue and stuff like that. And you see how they do. I see Ruin consistently do well top lane and laning. He does well in team fights, stuff like that. So it's like, that means usually like when he makes a call and stuff like that, and it works out a lot, like you just build trust with your teammates. And I think it kind of goes like that for everyone.
It's been talked about a lot about how Pole Belter has helped their team. I think how he does it, he's really, mature in conflict resolution and just calling things out for what they are. If one player is inting the game, he'll playfully say like, wow, you were playing really wild, as in like playing crazy, playing too loose. He has a good way of playfully telling his teams like, hey, like, you got to play better in this way.
He's going to tell you how it is, and not in like a way that's condescending or anything. He's just going to be like, we really ran it there, didn't we? Like, we really ran it that game. Maybe let's not run it next game. I don't think this team really had that last split.
Kind of just feels like a rock in the mid lane. He plays multiple different styles. He can play like the supportive type mids. He can play carry type mids. He can play split pushing type mids. And even in like review and stuff like that, he's also just a person that knows like what we should be doing at almost all stages of the game, and just kind of keeps the team grounded.
I like to always brainstorm new ideas and new champions and share them with the team, and I think that's helped everyone get in that sort of mindset where everyone is constantly thinking about ways that the team could be improving or new champs we could be trying out. Working as an assistant coach for a little bit definitely showed me a different perspective, a lot more holistic. Of course, when you're playing only one role, you have a limited point of view. There are a lot of good players on Team Liquid, so being able to see and understand from their perspective as well, I think definitely helped me improve.
When you start playing better as a player, for me at least, is just like, for me, our practice is really consistent these days. We have goals that we aim to go for every week, and every day I can see those goals are being built upon and improved. Well, I just think like me as a type of player, I've always been the type of person that isn't really wanting to just like sit back and, wait for his team to do the job and then I follow up and clean up. I'm more so just like the super like knife's edge kind of player. It's been nice being able to play like that again.
Smoothie and Stixay trying to exit to the left, but Wiggly's going to be the target. Take the health bars you can get early on. Good God, Ryoma's already dead.
Specifically, I've been looking at like Test Esports a lot. They've been uploading some of like Jackie Lowe's Pro View VODs to their YouTube. So it's been really nice watching and, watching what he does and seeing like, oh, I'm actually not too far off from this guy.
Yeah, I think Trevor's been playing really well recently. I think last split, he was just like kind of tilted because the team wasn't doing great. And I think he was losing a lot of confidence, but we've been backing him up when he needs our support in the game, outside of the game. Sometimes me and Trevor 1v1 each other before LCS games. Who wins most of the time? I'm not sure. I think we usually try like mid lane champs and then he'll get rolled, or I'll try bot champs and I'll get rolled.
Yeah, we've 1v1'd a couple times before games. Sometimes I think he might be trying to give me a confidence boost, but I usually win. We're usually playing mid lane matchups, so,
Let's see if CLG have what it takes to be the first to take them down in summer.
So today, after C9, unfortunate game, just a lot of really small errors. We misplayed the wave. C9 identified it, and then they punished us. Rune dying 1v1. Pole Belter losing flash early just made it really hard to have agency over the game and play. And Cloud9 was able to snowball really hard off of it. We didn't really get to, play the game after like the first couple minutes, which is just really unfortunate.
Kobe, this match is hype. Are you ready?
I'm ready. When I see those videos, there's so many emotions from all these, old games that used to go on and the intense rivalry.
Today against TSM, we were really excited. You guys saw the videos, the rivalry and all that.
Oh, today's game was definitely winnable. I think we had such a good early game. We had Dragon Condition.
Seconds later, he can't recast it. At most, he could ward hop and burn flash to leave. Not a chance. Drake number 3 goes to CLG, and Belter's poke with the threat of Schrodinger's Ruin Barrels.
I think there was one fight where Ray went in mid on the tower. I think if he's able to live, maybe a stopwatch there, he'd be able to get out, live. We'd be able to contest Dragon again. We'd have Dragon Soul, which makes our team fight scaling a lot more even if they do get Ornn items. And from there, we should be able to win the game. Andy's talking like, oh, I could have done this better. Min's like, my bad, guys. Like, I really messed up here. Same thing with Ray. Like, I think we could have done this better. Eugene spoke on things that we could have worked on. I mean, just overall, everyone's pretty positive. I think they all understand their mistakes, and they're not going to beat each other up over them. They trust in each other to actually learn from these mistakes and work together as a team to be better.
Players just taking accountability for their own mistakes and just demonstrating, hey, I'm learning from my mistakes and we're going to be a better team forward.
Honestly, despite the loss, I think the O2 weekend was kind of good for us in a sense of it'll reset us as a team.
We're at 4-4. Ideally, I want to see us do a little bit better, but alas, it is what it is. We play EG and TL. It's another tougher week. We hope to come prepared and execute.